Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Where's My Wine Wednesday. It's been a hairy morning, if I can say that. I think I feel that way every Wednesday, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because it's such a hard day being in the middle. Like Monday's hard because it's the first day. Tuesday has leftover Monday stuff. Wednesday, I feel like I should have it together, but it's still busy, just like Monday and Tuesday in the morning. But then I come here, I get my crafting therapy on, and then I feel better. Because then Thursday is like a chill, and Friday is a yay, it's Friday. I don't know, but Where's My Wine Wednesday might need to turn into gonna have a wine on Wednesday. I don't know. That's just my thought for the day. So hello, everybody say hello. Hi, Lindell. How are you? Welcome. Let me make sure I have comments here. So I'm seeing YouTube, but I am not seeing any Facebook comments. So do me a favor if you're on Facebook and tell me hello. Where are you watching from today? Is it a dreary, snowy, lake effect snow day like it is here? Or is it a beautiful sunny day somewhere? Because I want to be where you are if it is. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. Let me see. Weird. Yeah, I'm seeing just weird, but that's okay. Today, oh, Tommy, hello. I am seeing Facebook. Yay. Hi, Michelle. So glad you guys could join us. Today, I am going to share several different projects, several different things that you can create with our ChalkSuede Cards Happy Holidays transfer, okay? So this is a lot. It has a lot going on, and I want you to get the most bang for your buck. So I'm going to show you all the ways that you can do this. And actually, I'm not going to show you all the ways. I'm going to show you some of the ways, and then you will be inspired to be able to use this in many ways. It's not just for cards, guys. I've got to move some of my things around. But I am going to show you a couple cool things that you can do with it. All right, so I'm going to bring you down to my table. I zoomed it in a little bit so you guys can kind of see. This is a busy transfer, and the reason why it's busy is because there are pretty much 4 card fronts, maybe 5, depending on how you use the things. Maybe 6, actually, when you think about it. If you love, so this kind of brings me back to my roots because I got my start in this business with paper crafting, and I absolutely love making cards. I always have. It is what got me into being creative, Sarah, and it probably will keep me here for a long time. It really is. I did card making and scrapbooking. Now, scrapbooking really was my first hobby that I would ever say was ever a hobby. And I got into that when my daughter, who is 21 now, was born. And I wanted to, make her scrapbook, just, keep her pictures and stuff like that safe and sorted and just kind of, scrapbooked, right? And that creativity is contagious, man, when you start. And so I was invited to my first, I was told that it was a stamping party And I was like, I already have a hobby. It's called scrapbooking. I don't need to stamp. I don't want another hobby. And as you all know, hobbies become addictions, right? So I did not. I didn't. I was teaching full time. I had this baby girl. She was, I don't know, when I was invited, I guess I had both my daughters by then. So I had a 1 and a 3. Nope, I had like a baby and a 2.5-year-old. So I get invited to the stamping party, and I was like, okay, do they sell paper? I'll buy some paper, right? I'll go to this party. I'm not going to stamp, but I will just buy some paper. And this was in 2004, January-ish, 2004. I walk in and, like I told you, hobbying. Hi, Mary. Crisp and sunny in California. I want to be there. And Christine, yeah, snowing where you are. Yep. I walk into this party, right? This stamping party. And I will never forget the feeling and like what it looked like. It was this big, long party table set up, like 2 party tables set up for like 12 guests. And right down the center of this table were probably like 60 ink pads, okay? In every color you can imagine. All the ink, and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so, that's such a collection of colored ink pads you got there, And before this, I had never stamped, never looked at it, never touched it. I would shop at this store called Scrappin' and Stampin' over in Livonia, Michigan, okay? And in that store, they had one set, like you walk in and you go this way for scrapbooking and you go this way for stamping. And I never crossed the middle. I always stayed over here. I didn't ever look that way because I never want to stamp. That day I spent like $200 on stamping products. And my addiction to making cards, because that is what drew me in, was born. I made my first card. It turned out beautifully. It was all of the things I wanted it to be. And it made me feel, I'll tell you my story. It made me feel talented. Not I've always been creative, but I do not have talent in a way that some of the members of my family are talented. So it made me feel talented because I created it. I wasn't just like putting a sticker on a page and whatever. It was, I don't know, it was real. So because of the way it made me feel, all of the like good stuff in my brain was telling me, you need to do this, right? So hence, that was almost 20 years ago. And I am here with you now today, making cards again. So it comes full circle. I want to share with you, I cut this up. I have my ChalkSuede card. Oh, Deborah. Yep. Cold and snowy in PA. I believe it. Oh, Lindell, that's awesome. So, anyway, I spent $200 that night. Probably $200 I really didn't have. And I booked a party, my own. And then I called that girl. Actually, she called me. She called me to check on my order to see if I got it. And I did. And I said, hey, here's the deal. Remember that party that I booked with you? Can I just sign up to be a consultant and then like that could be my first party? And she was like, yeah. And that's where I started my paper crafting business way back in 2004. And the rest is history. It all led me here to this day. Yep, sucked in, Mary Lou. I was sucked in. And I think a lot of us hobbyists and creative people, we kind of collect, right? Whether you're a quilter, a paper crafter, a chalker, a painter, you kind of collect the colors and the designs and the things so that you can just always be creating. I think that's what sucked me in. It was the 60 ink colors right there on the table, and I wanted to have it all. So that is what brought me here. So our ChalkSuede is similar. It's a regular cardstock, but it is coated on one side with our patented ChalkSuede coating. And it's awesome. It is almost like a waxy finish that doesn't come off, right? Like it is, I don't know. It is permanent baked on. It's not baked, I don't know, but it's there. It protects your transfer and the card from the sticky stuff because it's like a sticker. Our transfers are like a sticker. I'm actually going to label this with a number 1, and then I'll label the back with a number 1 because we've got a lot of different card fronts here. This one says, "May his light bring you peace." And then when you open this up, we can pop in like a little, oh goodness. Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted. A little like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever. Actually, I'm not going to put that on the front. I have to look at what I'm doing. Okay. Let's do season's greetings. Actually, I know I'm so torn on all of the designs. We've got so much going on here. Ooh, let's do something fun. Okay. So all right, I told you I was going to share with you lots of ways to use this, and I am. So I'll do similar projects on the card and then also on the secondary projects that I'm doing. I just want to fuzz this. So even though this is coated, we are still gonna fuzz our transfer, especially, you guys, when it's brand new. Especially. When I have used a transfer once or twice and I go to use it again, the chances that I have to fuzz it all the time are slim. You usually don't, but that first time you definitely want to kind of get that fuzzed because it's going to stick hard to our surface even after we fuzz it. All right, so I'm just going to kind of set that down, and because the card is white and I have some really bright lights, I can kind of see under it. And it really does. You kind of go right up to the edge, okay? Kind of go right up to the edge. I'm actually just going to prep. It might be a little bit nicer for me. I just kind of pressed it down on the board too, on my surface. So I'm going to bring out some of my favorite tools here. These are all in your cart link if you like what I do today. I have a cart link up there where you can grab supplies that I'm using, the transfer and the cards, the some holiday colors of chalk paste, and then I have these 3 tools. If you already have these, you can delete those from your cart. Like if you already have that mini squeegee, I do highly recommend if you want to do some multicolor things with these, having the detail and the multi-tool. just because of the size that they are. And for those of you who don't have the steadiest of hands, being able to hold something like a pencil, I feel like I think it's like gives you more control than this, okay? It's just different, so I want you to know that. Okay, so season greetings, I think we could do this in so many different ways. You can be as creative as you want. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to do everything in all of the traditional colors. I have our forest color here because it's a gorgeous green. It's kind of like a bluish green, like it's a dark foresty green color. And then instead of my traditional red, I'm thinking of going with something a little more fruity and fun, like our Current Jam, because Current Jam is a fun red-ish color, but it's more of like a burgundy, maroon maybe, burgundy, and kind of like a fruity berry color. But I think I just stirred it up nice and quick. I think that these two colors will complement each other well, and also are, they're a little non-traditional. If you can't handle that, just get your candy apple. It's fine. I'm just showing you different things. Okay. You want to go around the edge with those fine details. However, it's going to take you a little bit longer. And so we want to be mindful of that. The majority of this will be green. There are a few like little berries and things that we can make the Current Jam, but I want to do the center as Current Jam. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that first, since that's our largest area to cover. And I am scraping the chalk paste through the silk screen, okay? There is silk screen on our stencils, so when you're using them, don't freak out. It's supposed to be there, and it helps to level your chalk. Helps to make it a smooth finish versus like if you were painting with paint on a stencil that's open air, there's no silk screen. That is going to be very different because paint is self-leveling. So I'm using the bigger of the two to get all these little green pieces done. And for the most part, except for the little dots, it's going to be all of the green. And so hopefully I can do a little section and kind of move on. I don't want to take up too much time so that it dries on me. If you're hearing any like noise, Aaron decided to get up and I don't know what he's doing, moving stuff, moving boxes or something behind me. But have no fear. I'll try to talk over it. Okay. You don't get. Hi, Dana. Hi, Kim. Thank you. Oh, the refills on the Lindell. You got it. Like all the stuff. I just talked about like the ink and the paper and everything, but it's everything. I actually have something else, and I just realized I forgot to grab it because I was gonna do, I have a whole plan on what I'm doing today, and I forgot to grab something, so I'm gonna have to do that in a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, like these little berry ball things, and then we will peel. One more. Okay. Let's hope that I can. There we go. All right, now I grab it from that corner, but you really, I already messed this up. You grab it from the corner, but you want to peel it straight on and off. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna kind of hold it down in a place that I can. Gosh, it's full of chalk. There we go. This is the ticket. I think I gotta hold it from up here. See what I told you? No matter how much you fuzz it, it's gonna stick nice. But I got it up and that looks really good. Ooh, it looks really good. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna wash this. I've been doing a lot of washing of my chalk transfers like this because I don't have my water, and it's easier for me to clean up because I just have this bucket of water over here, and it tends to get pretty dirty pretty fast when I'm trying to do multiple projects. So, oh, my water is a beautiful purple color. And then I'll finish it up with a wipe. All right, so we have these beautiful cards that we can create. You may want to, what was I gonna say? My brain just, everything just went right out of my head. Oh, what was I gonna say? You may want to, I don't remember. Oh, you may want to dry it with your quick dry tool. I just am cleaning this up first because we're going to use this one again because I want to show you same transfer, different project. Now, the best way to get all the fuzz off of this is definitely to put it in the water and use your fingers, just kind of move the fuzz off the transfer. Okay. Good deal. Now, the second one that I'm going to do, and I want you to see this. This is our cheers to a new year. So you make New Year cards. I actually do New Year cards. I do Christmas cards and I do New Year cards, but they're for different groups of people. But this can be a Christmas card too. Cheers to a new year. You could also put in your Merry and Bright right there instead. Okay. So you could do these fun sparkles in a shimmer color. You can switch out the words. So don't think that you have to do it one way or another. let's do another card. Super quick and easy. This is going to be so much easier because we're not doing multiple colors. Hi, Anita. Hope you're doing well today. It's Where's My Wine Wednesday for me. Okay. This is super, I can feel the stick on this. These colors, I'll hold this up so you can, where's my camera? I have like this awful shadow where my camera is. So I can only like hold it over here, but then it's not in the right page view, you know. Okay. All right. We're getting this nice and fuzzed. I'm not going to use these same colors because I am going to make this a holiday card. I mean, let me move it up a little. Ta-da! It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so pretty. Now, silver or gold or crimson or whatever color you want it to be, it can be. But I'm doing gold. Okay? Classic. I love my gold and white. You could do an ombre. This would be a beautiful ombre. Yeah, he's just deciding to like move everything. All just got a whim. Can't sit and work at his desk anymore. He's just going to move all the things that are... I don't know if that's as distracting to you as it is to me, but I apologize. I could give him the stink eye, but he has his headphones on, and so he's not paying attention to me. Oh, good. He sat back. I'm going to do that center part in black. Just as soon as I find my black paste. All right. I'm going to get in there. Ooh, yeah. This is going to be so pretty, you guys. Okay. Now, we need to peel it. I just saw, I'm going to make sure we don't have any lines. Okay. I'm going to peel from the top. So this is the it's so pretty. I almost feel like I should dry this so that I can grab it. Like peel, like do this and then like dry a portion of it so that you can grab it. Our shimmer takes a while to dry, but as long as that, there we go. Voila. It's so pretty, so pretty. I definitely am not washing that in there. It's wet, but look how shimmery it is. I don't know, are you guys seeing any of that shimmer? My lighting, it's not good. There's got to be a better way. There has got to be a better way. We're going to get all this glitter off. And rinse it out. My little tiny board eraser is kind of on its last leg, but it works. Okay. Now, I wiped majority of the shimmery glitter off. I'm gonna throw that away, that little wipe that I used, because it's full of shimmer. I don't wanna put shimmer on the back of my transfer. So, I'm gonna get a new one. Fold this up and wipe it away from there. And that's how you use our shimmers, but don't get any shimmer stuck to that sticky part of the transfer. Good deal. All right, so this is gonna sit over here and dry for a second, because we're gonna reuse those. I have some really cool wood cutouts. Now, these coordinate with our cards. So for example, I painted this white. I used a mixture of water and our white chalk paste, and I just painted that. I'm gonna give it a little, waxing on the front because it is raw wood. Hi, Margaret. Okay, so once this is covered like that, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this because I want to use it. I don't have to use the same colors if I don't want to, but what I'm making is gonna be a fun double, ooh, I got a sticker. Where in the world did that come from? I don't know. Is a fun double-sided like shelf sitter kind of a thing. Now, if I can't see, I should grab my light board. These are, let's put them up here. This is safe place. Oh, let me tell you guys, this is from Monday. If you didn't grab your Monday bundle box, it's available today. I have a few left. It was with our Christmas Express. Such a cool transfer set. Kind of similar to this in the fact that it has so many options. Like there's so much bang for your buck there. I'm just going to place this on here. So much easier when you're using the light. So much easier. Okay, so I have this on here now because I want to show you the difference. I'm going to use the same colors. I wouldn't, have to. But if I were going to put this on my desk, and it's going to be double-sided, it'll have Christmas on one side, and it'll have New Year on the other side. You can use it for months, right? You can put it out there right now, and you don't have to take it down till, after January or whatever, when New Year is over. Oh, I love gold neutrals and black, as you can tell. You certainly could use your silver as well. Like some people don't like gold, but I think it is classy. I think it is classic. I think it is just beautiful. Like it has a high-end vibe to me versus silver doesn't. I don't know. That's just my perspective. All right. So let's go ahead and peel this. Ooh la la. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to wipe up my little smudge there. And I would like to quickly do the season's greeting one that I had. I'm going to go ahead and dry this transfer too, so you guys can see my idea. Okay. Oops. Awesome sauce. Like I said, you don't have to do the same colors. We can do red and green if we want instead of the berry so that you can see it. Oof. I'm just a girl who's making a mess. Okay. Let's go for our season's greeting. Ooh, I'm using bright. What is wrong with me? Guys, this is bright. It's like I gotta put on my sunglasses for candy apple. But it really is candy apple. It is very Santa red. Okay. Got that done. Now, I suspect that as I do this, it dries quicker on wood. Now, I did put the wax on here, so that should give us a little bit of staying power. But raw wood absorbs moisture like crazy. Like it just sucks up the moisture. So you know it's going to do the same thing with our chalk paste. The moisture in the chalk paste is going to be sucked up by the raw wood. So when you wax it, it gives you a little barrier so it won't suck it up as quickly as it would if I just was chalking on the raw wood. So hence another reason to utilize our surface wax. And I'm kind of getting sloppy, but I'm paranoid a little bit. Our red is a pretty juicy color, so we have that going for us. Let me wash this off with our current jam so that we can do our red candy apple. And if you get a little green on there, it's okay for the most part, but there might be a point where you're gonna have to just wipe it off. Okay, good deal. And I'm gonna peel. Yes. Ooh, it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty nice looking thing. We gotta dry that as well. I'm just gonna turn this off so I can put it away. As these dry, I'm going to wash this guy right here. Spray it with a little bit of water. And I'm gonna take a different, I've got like two very used board erasers over here at my workstation, but they work. And that's all we need. They look so horrible when you're done using them. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm getting this other one cleaned up too. Man, messy colors, messy colors. Perfect. Now, I have all these pieces to use, and I wanted to share with you a little insider tip. By the way, if you're tuning in today and you're new, comment the word VIP so that I can send you a little welcome message. And of course, I'll send you an invite into my free DIY and crafting group. And then you can get in that group. You'll get some more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. It's a great place to kind of keep track of me. Or make sure you're following my page we're on my page right now, you can just click that follow button or the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. I just want to get the back of this good and sticky. Thanks, Marilyn. Hi, Gloria. Okay, these two, so I'm giving you two projects, totally different, using the same transfers. But then I wanted to try something else too. Make sure these are dry before I assemble. Okay, I'm not quite ready to assemble yet because I need my hot glue to be hot. So we're gonna come together and make our wreath with our wood cut, and I think we can do the ribbon, or we could not do the ribbon. It's totally whatever my desire is at the moment of chalk time. Okay, I might use it, I might not. That's what I'm saying. That was what that was supposed to mean. Okay, let's fuzz this one. And this is a raw wood, and I think we'll go ahead and do some waxing there. Let me pick up a little. My waxing, we're finally getting to like a good place with my waxing. There we go. All right. Let's grab our board again. And we'll figure out how this goes on. There's two humps in a row. Maybe that's these two. Yep. Okay, so when you're lining up, I'm gonna call them humps. You know they're not humps, but there are like two little tufts of greenery in a row. And there's two humps here. There's three over here, and there's like four here. So you can kind of see that when you're lining it up. I think for this one, I'd like to go pesto. Pesto's a good old favorite. It's got that like muted green color. Or you could always do like a hot mess of greens. You don't have to do just one color because, you know, in nature we've got different shades of green. But I'm going to do this for one reason. This wreath does come with little berry balls, if you want to call them that, a little teeny transfer, so I could add red berries to this. I'll show you if we dry it. Let me get our little bow. It's gonna fuzz. I'm going to do a little waxy wax. Okay. All right, let's peel this. Look at that, so good. Looks so good. And there we go. didn't realize what I was doing to myself. Oh, for goodness sakes, you guys. If you're not a messy crafter, I don't know what you are. You're not a real crafter. If you get your hands messy, we know you've had fun, right? That's what it is. If you get messy, you know you had fun. Okay, at least that's what the kids say, right? Okay. So I'm making this little red ribbon. And we'll peel. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to toss these over to the side. Because I don't. Oof. If you only knew. If you only knew all the stress about my work area and how small my tables are. Let's get this. Oh, my water is like so thick with chalk. Okay, now let's do this one. Awesome. I keep dropping all my towels, so I cannot wipe my hands. All right, I have this one. Let's get that cleaned. Okay. All right, you guys. These are looking good. Voila. They're gonna lay to dry over there. I'm gonna start to assemble a couple things. And there are so many pieces with this that I feel like we could be here for days. Hi, Wendy. Thanks, Marilyn. Did I already say thank you to you? I'm trying. Okay, so I'm gonna put together a board and base, and you guys know, or you don't know, that our chalk, our boutique surfaces are washable and reusable. I think you guys know that. But for any newbies who do not know that, yes, it's true. It is all very, very true. I might still use that. We'll keep it aside. Just close up these chalks so they don't dry out. I'm letting that water soak in there for a second so we can completely just kind of wash it off. That is the best way. Now, you can right away scrape it off with our paste scraper. You can wipe it off with a paper towel or whatever after you've gotten it wet. But our board eraser is called a board eraser for a reason, right? It's going to erase the chalk that was so stuck down and permanent 2 seconds ago. Erase, erase, erase. We've got it all. Yeah, I've got and even on its last leg, it's doing its job, guys. Oh, geez. My hands get even dirtier. If you saw my water, you'd be like, ew, Sarah, ew. It's no longer pretty purple. Let's just put it that way. No longer a pretty purple. All right. I have the 2 pieces of wood cutouts that I had used. We're going to go ahead and use those on here. Now, I have showed you guys this in the past. We can take hot glue and attach something to this boutique surface. I am just using the microfiber side to clean off and dry that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick some hot glue onto the corners of my little cutout. And we are going to place this kind of toward the top. Just know there's like a 1/4 of an inch, a 1/2 an inch that goes into the stand. So I kind of place it up a little bit. The back of this will be our Happy New Year, or cheers to the new year. We have this really cool Happy New Year, Season's Greetings. We also have the black one, the blackboard. I grabbed the white thinking I was going to chalk directly on it, and then I realized I was not, but that's okay. It would look good on the blackboard too with the black background. And then you can do some fun embellishing however you want. I think one of my favorite things so I have this, when I run out of this, I'm going to be sad because it has the exact color of our forest, and it has gold, and it has like a white, and it has a red. Like, it's so perfect for this. Over here, we've got our black and gold. So if you want to wrap ribbon around the base, or you can tie it with, you can use some jute and like tie it around a colored jute even. Do your bows in the front on either side. I'll show you how that would work. I just want to unravel quite a bit. I like to do more than one pass. So I like to do like wrapping 3 times around. That's kind of my MO. And then we can do it like offset here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just like 2 swipes of this, small little bits. I'll do one of these. There we go. And we'll just kind of tie it up to give it a little oomph. And then I think what I'll do is add just like a sprig of greenery here, since we've got it on there. Open this up, untwist your twine, make it a little bit better. There we go. Make it a little better. I have a little bit of Cannot clear my throat. Sorry, you guys. Let me cut off a few pieces. Let me see how I want to do this. Just take a couple. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on the edge and tuck it in. Like nobody's gonna see it. They're just gonna see what's coming out of it. So it's a little easy trick. And we'll tuck this one in as well. I'm gonna need my tool to get it in there. There. Okay, so this is a fun little thing. When you flip this over, we've got string here. That's where we get to get creative with our gold. And let's do, I've got some other colors. You guys know I have like all the colors, right? Most of them. Let's do something similar. I'm gonna do a couple of these skinny gold ones. If you keep like neutrals around, see, I would consider this a neutral even though it has black. You keep neutrals around, it's gonna make your life so much easier because we can embellish like anything with neutrals. And then you just need like little pops of color. That could be your seasonal, even like with the multis, right? Like with the plaids. I feel like stripes and plaids are just awesome for embellishing. It may not be your focus, but it's cute. So then I just make my little tie like this. And we just attach it as it is. And I don't need, you don't need any greenery here. You could do some beads. My beads are elsewhere. You could do some beads, but you can also just pop this on. Also, I've had good luck with hot gluing to the base here and it popping off, not without ruining it. It was on this one actually before I came live. I popped it off. So here we have cheers to the new year, right? This is our similar to our card. And then we have season's greetings, similar and different colors than our card. All right. Then we're gonna finish up today by doing a fun box frame. I'm gonna put it on this side. I actually like this better. On here, I don't wanna make it removable because it's not one of our removable. So I'm gonna make this permanent. I'm gonna put some Gorilla Glue here and then some hot glue to set it so that I can set it and forget it. I'm just gonna press that down in the center. This board is our 5x5, okay, so it fits perfectly here. This is our 5x7, double-sided. This is double-sided as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach this to the top, which you could do it at the bottom if you're a bottom bow person. I'm kind of a top bow person myself. And then I'm thinking something that would be fun. What if I had, I'm looking, you know, I'm looking, right, for something. I'm looking to see if I can grab, all right, hold on, I have an idea. Ooh, I love it when I get ideas. Here it come. So I have just like a swatch, got some cloth here. This is 6 1/4. So I want to see. All right, I'm gonna, oh, I can't cut a straight line to save my life. I hope y'all know that. This is why I'm telling you, I'm not talented, but I sure do like to be creative. Okay. I'm gonna grab my fabric scissors. I really should have my straight line cutter out here. Ah, lovely. No way. Again? It's time to go get Easton from school. I'm hurrying. I just want it to be fairly straight. Okay, now perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it. I am not fuzzing this. Don't fuzz when you're sticking to cloth, okay? And believe it or not, you don't have to use ink. You can make it permanent and it'll be great. But you can chalk on fabric too. As long as you're not going to wash it, right? You're not going to throw it in the washer or whatever. Okay. So, I'm going to remind you one more time. If you're new today, tuning in for the first time, comment with the word VIP, and I'll get you a link into my free DIY and crafting group. Kim, my favorite kind of disinfectant wipes are Kirkland, like the Costco brand. However, I have a package over here that are old Clorox. Before they changed them and made them horrible. I loathe Clorox wipes. I do not like the quality of the Clorox wipes. Okay, now, what I'm gonna do is, oh my gosh. I'm gonna just trim. As best I can. I kind of want to staple it, but I think what we're going to have to do is hot glue. What you doing? He's not listening. And then I might have to like put something over that hot glue. There, look how cute. Super cute. All right, you guys, I have to go get Easton. So this double-sided and our cards, I did it all, and there's so much more to do with this transfer. You can grab the supplies right in the link on my, in the description of this video. This might be my favorite. And I thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow, catch me at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be here. And what else do I have to tell you? Oh, thank you, Marilyn. Check out the weekly WOW sales going on. 50% off on many items, 30 to 50% off on all of the special section, including some really cool transfers are 50% off too. This beautiful laurel wreath that we had at one time. They're all while supplies last, so you might want to check that out. Comment VIP if you're brand new. And don't forget, you can grab the woodcuts. I forgot to tell you, they're on sale through Sunday for this project. The woodcuts for this project only on sale through Sunday. And you do get all the other ones, but I just ran out of time to do everything with them. So I'll make some videos. I can't wait to use these. Those were my favorite ones. I'll see you guys tomorrow.